Most stereo amplifiers look simple on the spec sheet, but feel flat or lifeless in real listening rooms. Many buyers get dazzled by watts and numbers, but ignore what actually makes music feel alive. That I end this video. I break down the top 10 best integrated stereo amplifiers of 2026 that consistently deliver music with clarity, power, and emotional impact. Hit subscribe, and drop a comment for what you want to see next on Interface Craft. Number 10. Yamaha A-S301 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Yamaha A-S301 earns the number 10 position because it embodies the philosophy that great stereo performance doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Forward-thinking yet rooted in Yamaha's long-standing heritage, the A-S301 focuses on fundamentals: clean power delivery, stable damping, and a smooth, controlled mid-range that honors the original recording rather than reshaping it. In listening tests with a variety of speakers, from small bookshelf designs to more demanding floor standards, the A-S301 consistently demonstrated a balanced sound signature with excellent voice projection and a lack of obvious coloration. Vocals carry warmth without bloom. Guitars sound textured without grain, and piano notes resonate naturally across their dynamic range. Bass response is neither overly boosted nor shy, preserving rhythm without becoming slow or muddy. What makes this amplifier especially valuable for 2026 buyers is its versatility and predictability in real living rooms. Unlike models that impress only in near-ideal acoustic environments, the A-S301 maintains composure across reflective surfaces and everyday furnishings. Its power supply is robust enough to handle speaker impedance fluctuations without audible strain, and the unit remains cool and composed even during extended listening sessions. Digital inputs, while not champion features, deliver clean translations of modern source material without introducing harshness. For listeners who want an amplifier that sounds honest and complete across genres, from acoustic jazz and vocal tracks to dynamic rock mixes, the Yamaha A-S301 stands as a rewarding entry point, grounding the list in musical reliability rather than hype. This is where good stereo begins to feel purposeful, not just louder. If you care about real sound and honest reviews, like this video, subscribe for deeper audio breakdowns and comment which genre you listen to most. I'll tailor future recommendations. Number 9. Cambridge Audio EXR100 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Cambridge Audio EXR100 lands at number 9 because it strikes an effective balance between power, detail, and user-friendly performance without drifting into analytical harshness. Cambridge Audio's tuning philosophy leans toward clarity and musical engagement, and the EXR100 reflects that with a focused mid-range that brings vocals and acoustic instruments forward in an enjoyable way. Unlike amplifiers that chase sheer wattage for its own sake, the EXR100 prioritizes consistent tonal coherence. The result is sound that feels connected to the performance, not mechanically precise, but emotionally persuasive. Instruments bloom with natural overtones, and the mid-range retains enough definition to allow separation between complex textures, a quality that pays dividends when listening to dense jazz ensembles, layered orchestral pieces, or richly produced popular music. Bass performance from the EXR100 is tight and articulate, with enough energy to anchor rhythms without dominating the mix. This control matters, especially when paired with speakers that might otherwise turn bass into boom. Power delivery is responsive but refined, giving the system headroom for both delicate and dynamic passages. Its integrated design avoids the flat versus forward extremes by occupying a middle ground that feels consistently engaging regardless of volume. Digital sources and analog inputs integrate smoothly, and the amplifier's internal layout minimizes noise and distortion while maintaining a warm, realistic sound signature. The Cambridge Audio EXR100 is not a flashy showpiece, but it is one of those amplifiers you can live with for years because it never betrays the music, a reason it earns a solid position on this list. Number 8. Marantz PM6007 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Marantz PM6007 earns the number 8 position because it delivers a musically rich, refined listening experience that prioritizes tone, texture, and emotional engagement over raw power. Marantz has long been associated with a warm, inviting sound signature, and the PM6007 continues that tradition in a way that feels intentional rather than colored. From the first listening session, the amplifier presents music with a sense of flow and coherence that draws you into the performance. Vocals sound natural and expressive, strings carry harmonic detail without sharpness, and instruments feel connected to one another rather than isolated. This quality becomes especially noticeable with acoustic recordings, jazz ensembles, and vocal-focused tracks, where subtle dynamics and tonal shading matter more than outright volume. In real-world setups, the PM6007 excels in small to medium-sized rooms where clarity and balance take priority. Its power delivery is controlled and stable, allowing it to pair well with efficient bookshelf speakers and many compact floor-standers. Bass is articulate rather than dominant, adding rhythmic support without overshadowing the mid-range. The amplifier's phono stage is another strong point, delivering clean, low-noise playback for vinyl listeners without the need for external gear. Digital inputs are implemented with care, offering smooth, non-fatiguing playback from modern sources. What truly sets the PM6007 apart is how easy it is to live with. Long listening sessions remain comfortable, and the amplifier never pushes the listener toward fatigue or harshness. For music lovers who value musicality, tonal beauty, and long-term satisfaction, the Marantz PM6007 stands as a quietly confident performer in 2026. This is the point where music starts feeling emotional, not mechanical. If that matters to you, like the video, subscribe for honest audio guidance, and comment whether you listen more to vinyl or streaming. Number 7. Denon PMA-800NE Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Denon PMA-800NE takes the number 7 spot because it offers a balanced, authoritative sound that bridges the gap between warmth and precision. Denon's tuning philosophy here focuses on stability and control, creating an amplifier that feels confident across a wide range of speakers and musical genres. From the outset, the PMA-800NE delivers a solid, grounded presentation. Bass has weight and definition, giving drums and bass guitars a satisfying sense of presence. The mid-range is clean and open, allowing vocals to sit naturally in the mix without sounding recessed or exaggerated. High frequencies are smooth and controlled, avoiding the glare that can creep into more analytical designs. What makes the PMA-800NE particularly appealing is its consistency at different listening levels. At lower volumes, detail remains intact and music does not collapse into a flat presentation. As volume increases, the amplifier maintains composure rather than becoming aggressive or strained. This makes it well-suited for everyday listening in family living rooms, where volume levels vary throughout the day. The built-in phono stage is competent and quiet, supporting vinyl playback with clarity and stability, while digital inputs handle modern sources cleanly without adding harsh edges. The amplifier's internal design emphasizes low noise and signal purity, which translates into a sound that feels orderly and controlled rather than flashy. In practical use, the PMA-800NE proves to be a dependable long-term partner. It does not chase extremes in warmth or detail, instead delivering a sound signature that works well across rock, pop, classical, and electronic music. This versatility makes it especially attractive to listeners with diverse libraries who want one amplifier to handle everything reliably. The Denon PMA-800NE earns its place on this list by offering clarity, power, and balance in a package that feels thoughtfully engineered for real-world listening in 2026. This is where balance starts beating brute force. If this helped clarify your choice, like the video, subscribe for deeper stereo comparisons, and comment what speakers you're pairing your amplifier with. Number 6. Rotel A11 Tribute Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Rotel A11 Tribute earns the number 6 position because it delivers a level of musical honesty and rhythmic precision that is rare in its price class. Tuned with the influence of Ken Ishawada, this amplifier is designed around the idea that power alone does not create engagement. Instead, timing, control, and tonal balance are what make music feel alive. From the first listening session, the A11 Tribute presents a sound that feels agile and responsive. Bass notes start and stop with authority, giving rhythm sections a sense of drive and momentum. The mid-range is clean and expressive, allowing vocals and lead instruments to stand out clearly without sounding pushed forward. High frequencies are smooth but detailed, avoiding the dryness or glare that can make long sessions tiring. In real listening environments, the A11 Tribute excels at musical flow. It keeps complex arrangements organized, allowing layers of sound to breathe rather than collapse into congestion. This is especially noticeable with rock, jazz, and live recordings where timing and dynamics matter more than sheer scale. The amplifier's power delivery feels confident with a wide range of speakers, maintaining composure even when impedance dips. It does not exaggerate warmth or sharpness, instead presenting recordings as they are, which makes it a favorite among listeners who value accuracy without sterility. Digital sources are handled cleanly, and analog inputs preserve texture and depth without adding noise. The Rotel A11 Tribute stands out as an amplifier that prioritizes musical involvement over spectacle, making it a strong choice for listeners who want to feel connected to the performance rather than impressed by specs. This is where music starts to move, not just play. If timing and realism matter to you, like the video, subscribe for serious stereo advice, and comment what genre you care about most. Number 5. NADC 368 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The NADC 368 takes the number 5 spot because it represents a modern, future-ready approach to integrated amplification without sacrificing musical credibility. NAD's design philosophy here blends clean, efficient power delivery with modular flexibility, making the C368 one of the most adaptable amplifiers on this list. Sonically, it delivers a presentation that is neutral, controlled, and quietly authoritative. Bass response is firm and well-defined, providing a solid foundation without bloom. The mid-range is transparent and evenly balanced, allowing vocals and instruments to emerge naturally from a mix. High frequencies remain clean and composed, avoiding harshness even at higher listening levels. What truly separates the C368 from many traditional amplifiers is its consistency across sources and volumes. Whether listening at low volume late at night or pushing speakers harder during dynamic tracks, the amplifier maintains clarity and balance. This stability makes it particularly attractive for listeners with varied listening habits. The modular design allows the amplifier to grow with the system, accommodating additional features as needs change rather than forcing a complete replacement. In daily use, the C368 feels controlled and predictable, never calling attention to itself, but always supporting the music. It does not impose a strong sonic character, which allows speakers and recordings to define the final sound. For listeners who want a clean, adaptable amplifier that fits modern systems while remaining musically honest, the NADC 368 earns its place firmly in the top half of this list. At this point, amplifiers stop being simple boxes and start becoming system centers. If that's the level you're aiming for, like the video, subscribe for long-term audio guidance, and comment whether you plan to upgrade speakers or sources next. Number 4. Arcam A15 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Arcam A15 earns the number 4 position because it delivers a level of refinement, control, and tonal maturity that clearly separates upper mid-range amplifiers from entry and mid-level designs. Arcam's engineering focus has always leaned toward neutrality and low distortion, and the A15 reflects that philosophy with a sound that feels calm, confident, and well-organized. From the first track, The amplifier presents a wide and stable soundstage where instruments occupy clearly defined positions rather than blurring together. Vocals sit naturally at the center with realistic body and texture, while background elements remain distinct without sounding artificially separated. This clarity becomes especially noticeable on complex recordings, where lesser amplifiers tend to smear detail or compress dynamics. In real listening rooms, the A15 shows exceptional dynamic control. It handles sudden shifts in volume effortlessly, allowing quiet passages to remain detailed and expressive while explosive moments retain impact without harshness. Bass is tight, authoritative, and extremely well integrated with the mid-range, giving rhythm sections precision and weight without excess bloom. High frequencies are smooth and extended, offering air and openness without edge or fatigue. The amplifier pairs well with a wide range of speakers, including more demanding designs that require stable current delivery to sound their best. Digital inputs are implemented with care, producing a clean, transparent presentation that avoids the brittle character sometimes associated with built-in DACs. What truly elevates the Arcam A15 is its long-term listenability. This is an amplifier designed not to impress for 5 minutes, but to satisfy over years of ownership. Long listening sessions feel effortless, and the sound remains engaging without becoming tiring. For listeners who value balance, realism, and control over exaggerated warmth or aggressive detail, the A15 represents a meaningful step into high-performance integrated amplification and earns its place near the top of this list. This is where refinement starts replacing raw specs. If that's the direction you're heading, like the video, subscribe for deep stereo breakdowns, and comment what speakers you're driving right now. Number 3. Audiolab 9000 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Audiolab 9008 takes the number 3 spot because it delivers a reference-leaning sound that emphasizes precision, transparency, and authority without sacrificing musical engagement. Audiolab designed the 9000A as a modern flagship integrated amplifier, and its performance reflects that ambition clearly. From the moment music begins, the amplifier reveals layers of detail with remarkable composure. Instruments sound clean and uncolored, allowing recordings to speak for themselves rather than being shaped by the amplifier's character. The soundstage is expansive and well-layered, creating a sense of depth that enhances realism rather than exaggerating width for effect. Bass performance is exceptionally disciplined. Notes hit with speed and definition, providing a solid foundation that keeps rhythm sections tight and controlled. The mid-range is neutral and open, delivering vocals with accuracy and emotional honesty. High frequencies extend smoothly, adding air and space without introducing glare. This tonal balance makes the 9000 especially appealing for listeners who want to hear exactly what their speakers and source components are capable of delivering. Dynamic swings are handled effortlessly, and the amplifier maintains stability even when paired with speakers that demand current and control. In practical use, the Audiolab 9000A feels like a serious system anchor. Its digital and analog stages are equally strong, making it suitable for both modern streaming setups and traditional analog rigs. Noise levels are extremely low, which allows micro details to emerge clearly at lower volumes. While its presentation may feel more analytical compared to warmer amplifiers, it rewards attentive listening with clarity, focus, and precision. For listeners who prioritize accuracy, resolution, and a clean window into their music, the Audiolab 9000A earns its place as one of the most capable integrated stereo amplifiers of 2026. This is the level where every change in your system becomes audible. If that excites you, like the video, subscribe for high-resolution audio guidance, and comment whether you prefer warm sound or absolute accuracy. Number 2. Hegel H190 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Hegel H190 earns the number 2 position because it delivers an exceptional blend of power, control, and transparency that works effortlessly across a wide range of speakers and listening spaces. Hegel's engineering philosophy centers on extremely low distortion and high damping factor, and the H190 makes that approach audible from the first track. Bass is deep, fast, and iron-fisted, giving low frequencies real authority without ever turning soft or bloated. This grip on the speakers translates into rhythm and timing that feel locked in, allowing music to flow with confidence and momentum. The mid-range is clean and unforced, presenting vocals and instruments with realism rather than coloration. There's a sense of ease to the presentation, even when the music becomes complex or dynamically demanding in real-world listening. The H190 stands out for its consistency under pressure. It sounds composed at low volumes and authoritative at higher levels, without shifting its tonal balance or becoming aggressive. This makes it ideal for listeners who move between background listening and focus sessions without wanting to change equipment or settings. The soundstage is wide and stable, with precise imaging that allows instruments to occupy clearly defined positions rather than blending together. Digital playback is handled with the same care as analog sources, producing a presentation that feels cohesive and natural regardless of input. What ultimately places the H190 at number 2 is how confidently it anchors an entire system. It removes bottlenecks, letting speakers perform at their best while staying musically engaging rather than clinical. For listeners who want serious power and refinement in one box, the Hegel H190 comes very close to the top. This is where amplifiers stop limiting your speakers. If that matters to you, like the video, subscribe for real hi-fi guidance, and comment what speakers you're planning to upgrade next at number 1. Accuphase E-380 integrated stereo amplifier. The Accuphase E-380 earns the number 1 position because it represents the highest level of refinement, musical realism, and long-term satisfaction an integrated stereo amplifier can offer in 2026. Accuphase builds amplifiers with a singular focus on signal purity, stability, and longevity, and the E-380 embodies that philosophy in every aspect of its sound. From the first note, the presentation feels effortless and deeply composed. Music flows without strain, grain, or edge, revealing nuance and texture in a way that feels organic rather than analytical. Vocals have body and presence. Instruments sound dimensional, and the soundstage extends naturally beyond the speakers with convincing depth and layering. What truly separates the E-380 from every other amplifier on this list is how little it gets in the way of music. Bass is authoritative yet perfectly controlled, integrating seamlessly with a mid-range, so rhythm feels natural and grounded. The mid-band carries extraordinary clarity without becoming thin, allowing emotional details and performances to shine through. High frequencies are extended and airy, but never sharp or fatiguing, even during long listening sessions. Dynamics are handled with grace rather than force. Loud passages expand naturally, while quiet moments retain detail and intimacy. This balance makes the E-380 equally rewarding for focused critical listening and relaxed enjoyment. In practical terms, the E-380 is built for decades of ownership. It drives demanding speakers with ease, maintains stability regardless of load, and preserves its sonic character at any volume level. Optional expansion modules allow the amplifier to adapt to different sources over time, ensuring it remains relevant as systems evolve. The Accuphase E-380 does not chase trends or specs. It delivers timeless performance, prioritizing musical truth over marketing excitement. For listeners who want an amplifier they can trust completely, one that disappears and leaves only the music, the Accuphase E-380 stands as the finest integrated stereo amplifier on this list. Final mega conclusion. The world of integrated stereo amplifiers in 2026 shows more clearly than ever that great sound is not created by what numbers, feature overload, or marketing promises, but by how intelligently an amplifier controls, shapes, and delivers music in real listening environments. Across this list, one pattern becomes obvious. The best amplifiers are not trying to impress in a 5-minute demo. They are built to disappear into the system and let music unfold naturally over hours, days, and years of ownership. From entry-level designs that focus on balance and accessibility to reference-grade amplifiers engineered for absolute stability and purity, the true measure of quality is consistency. An amplifier earns its place not by sounding exciting once, but by sounding right every time you sit down to listen. As you move up the amplifier ladder, the improvements become deeper and more meaningful. Early designs focus on getting the fundamentals correct: clean power, stable operation, and a pleasant tonal balance. Mid-tier amplifiers refine those fundamentals by adding better control over speakers, lower noise floors, and improved dynamic handling, allowing music to breathe and flow with greater realism. At the highest level, the amplifier stops announcing itself entirely. Bass becomes tighter and more authoritative without drawing attention. The mid-range gains texture and emotional depth without coloration. High frequencies extend effortlessly without fatigue. Dynamics expand naturally instead of being forced. These are not changes that jump out immediately, but they're the differences that define long-term listening satisfaction and emotional connection to music. Another critical lesson from this list is that system matching matters more than brand prestige. A powerful amplifier means little if it cannot properly control your speakers. A highly detailed amplifier can become tiring if paired with already forward or bright speakers. The best amplifiers succeed because they maintain composure regardless of genre, volume level, or recording quality. They allow speakers to perform at their best rather than exposing their weaknesses. This is why understanding your room size, speaker sensitivity, and listening habits is just as important as choosing the amplifier itself. The right amplifier feels effortless, never struggling, never shouting, and never flattening the emotional impact of performance. Long-term ownership is where the finest amplifiers truly separate themselves. Many components sound impressive at first, but reveal limitations over time, whether through listening fatigue, inconsistent performance, or lack of flexibility as systems evolve. The best integrated amplifiers are designed for decades, not product cycles. They offer stable power delivery, thoughtful internal design, and in some cases modular expandability that allows them to grow with your system. These amplifiers reward careful listening, encourage exploration of different music, and remain satisfying long after the excitement of a new purchase fades. That sense of trust is ultimately what defines a great amplifier. If this deep breakdown helped you understand what truly matters when choosing a stereo amplifier, take a moment to like the video, subscribe for honest and experience-based hi-fi content, and comment about your speakers, room size, or listening style. Your engagement helps shape future videos and keeps this channel focused on real music, real systems, and long-term value, not hyper trends.